back in the day, Comic-Con, people would always say, oh, well, I'm not a comic reader, so why would I go to Comic-Con? But now, it embraces so many genres beyond comics. I get to bring topics that I feel like sometimes don't get a huge spotlight. Video games, for example. I am bringing some amazing video game topics like the synergy of video games and film colliding, and how those two genres have been pulling from each other, intertwining, and video games now have filmic cutscenes that are like movie quality, and you can sit there, you're playing your game, and it's almost like you're whisked away into a movie itself. And then, of course, movies, they're looking to create video game movies, like the Warcraft movie that's going to come out next year. If you're a struggling, artist and you can't get over those creative blocks, you can come to a panel like mine and listen to all of the panelists speak about their blocks and their creative stumbling issues, and then we can share our tips and tricks and our tools. Being a woman and being able to represent just the female voice, if you will. I wrote a book called The Holder's Dominion that has a female protagonist and spotlights female leadership and just facing your fears and almost stepping into a zone that you might not believe you could face, but then finding inner strength and finding things that you never knew you had, in a way. Back in 2002, I started playing my very first online game, which was Final Fantasy XI. And I remember feeling so overwhelmed and intimidated. Everyone on the mic was like, calling me the newbie. I didn't know what I was doing. And so at first, I felt like there's no way I'm going to be able to be a part of this, gamer crowd and become as hardcore as they are. But little by little, I practiced. I secretly practiced because I wanted to, come out on top. So little by little, I would practice day after day and work on my skills and my DPS. And lo and behold, I gave the boys a run for their money, and I ended up, ranking up in the top 10 with them. And so that experience was actually what inspired me to become a writer. I remember that feeling the very first time I stepped up to do a book signing and a book reading, and I was asked to read words from my novel, and my voice was shaking, and I was sweating. Even though I can remember that like it was yesterday, I hold on to that because I feel like I can relate to those who struggle with that same shyness, and I can go, hey, I was there too. But if you know that there's a story that needs to be told, and you know that there needs to be some kind of representation that's saying see a need, fill a need, whether it's cosplaying as your favorite superhero like Wonder Woman or Batman, or just coming out to meet your favorite authors or artists or celebrities, that's magical. You can't get that anywhere else. It's a community, it's a camaraderie that's magic.